All right, we are back after an exciting first game against the Florida Panthers in round one of these Stanley Cup playoffs. Let's get things started. It's time for game two. Shooty had a little time to rest. Had that off day. Coach gave everyone the day off. Probably needed it after that grindy first game. But we're right back at it. Hoping to extend our winning streak. Actually create a winning streak. It's hard to have a winning streak on one game. I guess that is technically the shortest winning streak you can have, but let's see what Mike and Eddie have to say.
Welcome to another night of great hockey action with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro later on. I'm Mike Emmerich.
These two teams are prepared for this contest tonight. The warm-up is past. The deliberations in the locker room and the last words from the coaches have taken place. And now all that's left is the start of the game. Tonight, it's a game between the Washington Capitals
Still don't know what the hell
Vanacek's
doing in net, but really need to make it a point to check that out. See what happened to our number 1 and 2 goaltenders.
I believe the key to this game is who stays
Very
to their
strange.
game plan will win this game.
With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich, this playoff game has begun.
I guess hope he's still hurt now that I think about it. But yeah, I don't know where Copley went. Was not paying attention during the regular season. I was just putting up big numbers with Shooty. All right.
Pass attempt to Yandel.
But as we learned in the first game, we just got to play our game. Got to stick with it.
Stole that pass at
There
a
you
critical
go.
end of the ice.
All right. That shouldn't count as an icing.
And the
All
play
right.
is stopped on an icing
To say it
call.
seemed incidental. I don't really know the rule to that, but it seems like,
you
know.
To Ray. You're on, man.
Florida's focus in Game 2 is to come out much quicker than they did in Game 1. They trail in this series 1-0. You sure don't want to go down 2.
slap shot going nuts at the bottom.
The Panthers win that faceoff.
Oh, and they disappeared. That's kind of strange.
Back in his defensive end to get
Oh, it was a bad.
Good
Bad
work
pass.
along the boards.
Oof.
Really solid job done defensively. That takes some of the pressure off when you can use your stick like that.
Come on. I had a sweet
Slid to
assist
Apostolopoulos.
in the mix.
And it's off.
There's my
Deflected
office,
away.
if you will.
And moved down to Kuznetsov. Throws it to Carlson. Centering pass. And he gets it back. Great opportunity.
I like the longer you stay in their
but the
zone,
pass didn't connect to the half wall.
the more exciting the call
On
gets.
the half boards to Kuznetsov. Sends it back the other way.
More detailed, too.
Centers it. Shoots it. Huge stop by Luongo. That move not too slick.
Got a piece of it.
That puck's loose, defended away by Ovechkin.
All right, fine. Shift over.
Takes it in from the neutral zone.
How is Ovi still on the ice?
Perfect receipt of the pass.
Jeez.
Wonderful
It's not a clean line
stop.
change.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender
If
robbed
it's
him
not all
of
of
the
us.
stop.
Florida's
That's another
looking
thing,
to
too. I don't
head
think
man
that
up
that
the
was
wing.
mentioned in the
On
Ballad
to
of Shooty
Yandel.
McPuck, that brief little
Let
intro
it go.
video of his. Oh, my
Save.
God. Clear it. He worked his way up the lines.
Shoots. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to
Barely
shoot
made
at,
the team.
and
Not
he
barely
made
made
it
the team,
tough.
but I mean, he made the team. And
Scooped up by Yandel.
obviously,
Directing that one to Ekblad.
otherwise he would have been in
Moving into
Hershey,
Huberdeau.
the
Panthers power
AHL affiliate.
play let them down and
But
exceed
yeah, he
point.
worked his way up, starting on the 4th line, I think, and
Now to Ekblad.
had the least amount of ice time, basically. And then
Carlson's trying to work his way to center ice.
he proved his worth.
And this is Aaron Ekblad. Broke in at 8.
That was dangerous. Almost tripped the guy.
Nice pass right up
Why
the
am I skating to the bench again?
pass finds its
There it
way
is.
ahead
Ah.
to Apostolopoulos.
Didn't have quite the angle there.
Gets that one on a cross. That puck's loose. He couldn't get through the roadblock.
Fine.
Up the wing
Good line
skating with
change.
it
There
now.
you go.
Passes to the slot. Great
Not much on it yet.
poke check.
Hence my C's. My line of C's.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it.
There you go. Breakout pass.
The Capitals
And then he
are driving it
inexplicably,
from the wing.
inexplicably slows down.
He's got that pass at the point.
Oh, thought I was screening a little bit on that.
Laid on
It's not-
to Apostolopoulos. That
Trying
shot
to squeeze it in the right side there.
Got it in the
Glove
slot.
side.
Pulls the
trigger. Made that stop. Hangs on to
Most
that
of my
one for
success
a
comes on
stoppage.
the stick side, where he's not as fine, you know. Can't just grab it out of the air. It's more just hoping he gets a piece of it with his stick.
On the Atlantic for Florida and the Pacific for Vancouver, and that was where he won a gold medal in 2010.
I think he said that exact same commentary in the first game.
In a National Hockey League.
Come on, Doc.
You got to tip your helmet to him, Doc. And oh yeah, he did win a gold medal for Canada back in 2010.
We had the exact same conversation. And I was just praising last game, saying, oh, I think they added new commentary for the playoffs.
Crosses that line.
He wanted a very specific riff about Oshie, one of the Caps players, near the end of the regular season. I was impressed by.
Picks it up in his own end.
As much as I like this game. Ooh, there it is. That's the screen I was looking for. Thanks, random guy. Very excited guy. McPuck. Breaking it open in the first period. There's that guy again. The conductor. Really want to be the playoff MVP. I mean, we got to get to the... We're going to win the playoffs, probably, for that to happen. But.
So we've played a while in this period, and finally...
But I was going to mention, as much as I like this game, it's very fun to play and everything like that, but the fact is, they're just not as nearly the audience for hockey as there is for basketball, which is, and football, for that matter, obviously. Oof! Oh my God! Are you all right, Kuzi? He was airborne there.
Side to side they go, trying to generate something.
It's tied up. Come on.
Chip to
Some geometry going here.
To Carlson, elevates a pass to Niskanen.
Find some open ice.
For the blast and a save.
This is a good time in the offensive zone right here.
But not without a lot of work. Tries to clear. Picked up by the defense.
All right, I'm getting out. But yeah, the NBA 2K and the Madden, both of which I think I've played at least during live streams on this channel. We had the what was it, the McDunk video. That was fun. In the basketball, and they create your own dude. There's just not nearly as much detail, as I finally get to my point. It's not nearly as much detail in the hockey game as they made, as the effort they put into, that was very strange, that they put into the basketball game. In that, you know, like Spike Lee's directing it, and you got this come-up story where you start on the streets, and you know, start on your high school team, and you look exactly the same as you do in the pros, but whatever. Voice acting, everything, it was pretty hilarious and entertaining all around, I gotta say. But, and you get to, you know, go through the high school and college and get drafted and everything, and it was awesome. This game, I don't know, there might have been more of that, like, just like a maybe hint of that, had I not chosen the Caps, just because they give you the option. Do you just want to go straight to whatever team you want to do, or, you know, do you want to try to go through the draft, basically, and play your way up and everything? I should try that at some point. I just don't think there's anywhere near the level of detail that they put in, or depth that they put into the NBA 2K, unfortunately. And they update that every year and put in, like, a new story and all that stuff, so... Whatever. Hockey, still fun. The game itself. Just be nice if there's a bit more to the pro mode, create your own dude, than that. So, we gotta make our own. And that's what we're doing here. Let's get back to the game. Gotta stop digressing here. Still a one-goal contest right here. No one else has stepped up yet on either side.
Capitals see the point streak extend again. An excellent game for him, not just defensively, but offensively, as the points continue to come for him on a nightly basis.
He just said the Caps in general? You have one goal, guy.
Solid face-off win. Let's it go.
Oh.
Didn't miss by much.
That seemed like that winning, but
You can't score. Give yourself a chance
there it
by
is.
getting
Oh.
it on the net.
Looking
The guy
toward
went,
that
oh!
chip. Washington's
All right, here we go.
continuing to probe up the wing. Stepping behind the net. What'll he do?
Oh, there's that one-timer. I love Ovi's one-timer. He just drops down on that knee to get that extra torque on the stick. Just John Turturro. That's the name I was trying to think of. Luongo reminds me of. There you go.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help.
Whoop.
That's big. Using the point. He's got it. Shoots it on.
Oh!
Save there.
Tasty rebound there. No.
Got away in his own zone.
Everybody thought everybody else was going to grab that one. That's dangerous.
Huberdeau's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Slid to
Can't skate to the
Apostolopoulos.
bench when Ovi's giving me the... Oh!
The Panthers are skating it back
That
in
was
their own
manually
end.
go. Funny thing is, circle
Going in the zone.
makes you automatically make a beeline for the bench. I did not even realize that till probably 3/4 through the season. Embarrassing as that is. I was just like, because the camera doesn't stick on your guy all the time. It's mostly about the puck,
Puck drop, tie
which makes
up, and
sense.
help from the winger.
As you can see right there, it's focusing on Ovi. I'm just kind of here.
On to Apostolopoulos.
All right, I don't know where you were skating there, because
Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead.
Good intercept in his own
Troy
end.
Brower used to be a cap. Oof, good hit.
And now it's directed to Ovechkin.
Got greedy
Into
there.
the end of
Too much
attack.
lead on that.
Looking from the corner.
Yeah, I would just kind of stumble around blindly trying to find the
Heads on
bench.
behind.
I was like, there must be a better way. It turns out there was.
Reads the play
As
and
I get the
keeps
little steal right there.
Shoots.
Oof.
Got a piece of that one.
Tried to draw him out a little bit.
Wouldn't let him by.
Don't trip him.
Lets it go.
Holy
Got
screen.
his glove on that one.
That went off the pad.
No one here to pat. What the hell?
And still another
And that's
save.
not where I was passing either.
These
Damn
saves
it.
are all about positioning.
Would have been a nice assist there otherwise. Oh, big hit.
Held to Apostolopoulos. Save.
Didn't have the
Covered up
angle on the
just
stick to
slow
get that
things
far
down.
right as I want it.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
All right, it's a tight game, just like the first one.
Under 9 minutes still showing.
Not as
on
good
the
for
clock
those
this
who like a
period.
high-scoring affair, but
Washington's up in
whoa,
this
that's a
game,
long power
1-0.
play. What the hell happened?
The Capitals
Game
shoot it
misconduct.
back out. Got some time
Somebody
to
might
check
have
the
gotten
clock and prepare to defend
ejected.
Again. Shoots.
Ooh.
Got his stick on it.
Problem with these 5-minute major
Hangs on
penalties that
and
they
gets
give
the
out
whistle.
rarely is that if Florida scores, unlike a normal power play, they get to stay up with the man advantage. We don't get our guy back, so killing these are even more important than normal.
Florida's got it.
Killing these penalties.
Laid on to
Oof.
Barkov. Big point blank save there.
Great opportunity. Better
Clear.
stop.
Whoa,
didn't go like he
Lars.
wanted.
I think he was taking it in.
Swept on to Ekblad. Got it at the point. Big
There you go.
takeaway.
Nice.
And the penalty killers come up big again.
Nice
It's
toss.
cleared. The Panthers lug that along in their own end.
Where you going?
Chip to Yandel. Takes a shot. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man.
Just want points for clearing it. There we go.
Oh, and the pass wouldn't
Boom.
go. It's out of the zone.
Well, get it out of the zone at least.
Slid to Ekblad.
Sometimes they go a little rogue.
Right to the point. Drags
Oof.
it. Nice save with
Thought
the
I got a
glove.
piece of that, but no.
Takes that pass in the corner.
Forks it to Huberdeau. Great save.
Whoa,
Picked up by the
that was
defense.
dangerous.
He holds on.
I am
and
gassed.
gets the whistle.
A much-needed whistle after being under pressure.
Well, he had to be sharp there. That puck changes directions in front of him, and he's able to follow it to make the stop.
Flawash. Flowish. Flosh. There it is. Flosh.
Trying to go to Trocheck.
Assign your own
Brings it in for an attempt.
slang,
A shot.
your own urban
Good work
dictionary
there.
meaning to that.
Free puck off
Flosh.
the defender.
Dude, I was so floshed last night.
Florida's in their own end setting things
Just
up.
feel like bro is going to be in the same sentence somewhere. Bro, so floshed.
Sends to
That was the two
point.
abbreviations of
Shot on.
on the scoreboard there, in case you couldn't see that. Like, why the hell is he saying flosh constantly now? That's what that's in reference to. All right, almost killed this 5-minute major. Good kill. I should have some gas in the tank.
Pitching it to Trocheck.
There we go.
Passing one off now to Williams. Puck is thrown to Ovechkin.
I mean, now it is.
Gains the
Read my
zone.
mind, Mike.
Has a chance to make a play through the corner.
On to Acosta.
Ooh.
Lopez.
Ow.
Shoots. A wonderful
Ankle
shot.
there. A little too tight on the goalie there.
The goaltender shuts that one down, and a superb opportunity.
Should try to go 5-hole there. 4-hole? What the 4-hole be? I don't think I want to know, actually. 5-hole.
Washington's got that win. Gives it over to the point.
Good place to shoot from.
Eh.
And he holds on and stops play.
Need to start slapping someone around or something. I'd say start a fight, but that's going to get my ass kicked.
Washington's got
It's funny,
that
I can win a
win.
fight. Oh my god, that's embarrassing.
Fires.
That puck's
I can win a
dropping in
fight
front.
with any actual
Player's tired, about to get a rest, but still
NHL
seconds
player,
to
which is
play
not
in
to
this
say
period.
Shooty is not actual or real.
Muscled long
He's
to
very real
Williams.
in our hearts and minds, but
Propelled to extra.
yeah, he just doesn't have the stats on fighting that literally seemingly every other player has.
He kicked it along.
It's like if you don't put any points in that, you are screwed
Played
on that front.
to Williams.
Bad call for pass.
Goes to the backhand.
That's a free puck thanks to the play by Niskanen.
All right, 6 seconds. What can we do with it?
Washington's on the move up the wing.
Oh, get out of my way.
Snapping a pass to Williams.
You know where I go every time when I do that move. Try to lure him off a little bit,
Two periods
create a
are in
screen,
the books here,
and go for
one more to go, and maybe
top shelf,
overtime,
stick side,
but it's been an
blocker
entertaining
side.
First two.
40 minutes down, at least 20
That's
minutes
Shooty's
to go.
move.
What are your thoughts so
All right,
far?
still 1-goal game.
Florida's got a real tough task
This is
ahead of
surprising
them as they
when
get ready
the,
for third period.
even
They
like
know
when I'm
they're
off the
facing a
ice, the
high goaltender.
CPU's
They
not
know
chipping
they
in on one
created
side or the
a lot
other.
of chances. They need a bounce. They need to get a greasy goal. In order to do that, you got to put yourself right in front of the goal.
Greasy goal. I got him. Oh,
Long lead
Big
pass
hit.
to Huberdeau.
fortunately that was
Great stick. No
just
chance
close
on
enough
pass.
that we're not going to call
Along
that.
by Huberdeau. And the
Got to be
pickup.
careful the way I hit guys against the board like that. I
Capitals
think I
with
took a
possession in the neutral zone.
boarding or some kind of penalty
Chip to
in the last
Niskanen.
game for that.
Great glove save.
Nice.
Gathered up by Ovechkin.
Got that pass toward
There it is.
Oberholm.
Oh,
Outstanding save made off a terrific chance.
really haven't done any one-timers
Gives it to
in,
the point.
I don't think, this series yet. Damn. Tried getting in front of that.
Outstanding
He's so
job
skinny.
done at the blue line to hold the pressure on. A shot and a save. That diffuses the attack for now.
Great job by the goalie.
B.
here. Lots of buzz
B, B,
on
B,
his
B,
own,
B.
but he gets the stop and he'll settle things down.
Whatever, the only grade that matters is that right there.
Slid to Niskanen.
The score in the flosh game.
Washington's in the neutral zone.
So
along the way.
floshed. Ah, about time.
Florida's only going to get 2 minutes on this call,
Poking?
but it was tripping.
Oh, tripping. I didn't see that. What's his name? Psych?
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play
This
the
is-
puck, but he tripped
Reminds
up
me of
the
that.
attacking player.
Wow. Psych?
Washington's power play.
I don't know. It reminds me of that SNL sketch where Chance the Rapper's calling. He's like the on-ice anchor for the news at the Rangers game,
Pitching
and he knows nothing about it.
Maybe can change the tide at center
Pretty good.
ice.
Check it out if you haven't seen that.
Missed the net.
Let's do that hockey. Whatever.
Couldn't retain possession.
Talking to a guy who has 0 vowels in his name right now. That is a lot of consonants.
Right off the left wing, it comes on through right
He's
on
like,
the
I'm
stick.
not even going to try to
Loose puck,
pronounce
the
that
defense
name.
got in the way there. That one is pointed to him. Lots on that.
All right.
To
Whose
Jordan
power
Stahl.
play is this? What the hell's going on? Come on.
Directing that one to Ovechkin. Steals it in the
Sloppy.
attacking zone.
Here, let's come. Damn it. This is embarrassing. Come on, guys. Yeah,
Gathered up
all
again
right.
by Alexander Ovechkin.
Go a little wider. Don't.
Got that pass off the boards.
Great defensive
Who's
play
that
with
for?
the stick.
Like for me? All right. I'm gonna draw something up right now. Boom. Oh, okay.
Great
Worked earlier.
opportunity denied.
So much for that. Guess I should have
Moving
taken
it to
some time to
Jordan
set
Stahl.
something up.
Wants the shoulder of the corner here. Didn't handle it
Playing
very
keep
well.
away.
Free
All right,
ball.
here we go. There's your 3-on-1.
And he gains the zone.
One-time blast. Save. He just stopped one of the best.
That was supposed to be
In
for
that defensive
Ovechkin, but
zone,
whatever.
an important play.
It's a little not fine sometimes.
Washington's got
Sights
time
on that,
for only this rush.
Pass.
Takes that pass from the other.
There it
ball.
is. He has such a wicked slap shot.
And it's a biggie.
That's the Happy Gilmore right there. Everybody gets out of the way. Breaking the glass. Damn it, was that goal regulation signs or what? Then he trips. Terrible skater. That was a power play goal too. That was like at the last second.
Moves up his sleeve. The goaltender
Boom.
had no idea what was coming, and he never saw what happened.
Kuznetsov's
two.
displaying some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
Got to go for the first ever
Just
career
under
hat
7
trick in the
minutes have gone
playoffs.
by in the third. The Capitals are ahead 2-0. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you.
A little tight
Nice
there.
play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Looking to Trocheck.
Hoffman's hurt here. He's just going to go back to the bench. He's in some kind of pain.
Some kind of pain.
Looking from the corner. Intercepted that one at an important place.
Line change.
That's
B
the end.
plus.
Good work
There you
by
go.
Huberdeau.
Team play, not too bad. Really tried to make it a point to play a bit more disciplined here at the tail end of the season and into the playoffs. In anticipation of the playoffs. Not take as many penalties. I think I mentioned in the first video that, yeah, lead the league in penalty minutes. So,
Gathered up again by
pretty much every stat.
Intercepts that pass on the attack.
Oof.
You could almost count that
Oh.
one, but no.
How did he come away with that?
Nails on that one after another.
Yeah, his teammates have not helped him out. Luongos.
Once in a while, you get enough time to deliver a
He's
slap
playing a
shot,
hell
you
of a
can really
game.
lean
He's played
into
two
it. He was able
pretty
to make the
solid
save.
games. I think Eddie mentioned it in the first one. He's the only reason they're still in this. Shut them down time. You can see there at the bottom left. The directive there.
The
Just don't take
Capitals
any
win it.
penalties, basically. And
Terrific determination by Carlson. A long scorcher.
Oof.
Got the iron with the
wanted
shot.
that, Hattie.
Skilled play by Yan.
Almost tripped that guy.
The
That was my
Panthers with a
signature
neutral
move
zone possession
in the
along
regular
way.
season. Just getting impatient, wanting that puck.
A one-timer. Outstanding save. Just got his glove on it.
Dadman?
To the point it comes. Feeds it in front. Rolls right off the boards. Slides it to Huberdeau.
It really does
Oh, great
wear
save
us down
there.
when we spend this much time in our own zone.
That is a
trying
great
to-
display of goaltending there, Doc.
A good stick stop.
That's weird physics on that puck. You want to go 63? No, we're ahead. Let's be stupid right now. Imaginary goals. Hockey's. We all have them. That's pretty fantastic.
Tough to stomach from a shooter's perspective. That was a perfect shot. The goaltender can't get to it. but you get
Miming
nothing
goal
for it.
sticks. Hopefully I have it back once I get back out there.
Hoffman's been missing from the bench for quite some time. I just got word now he
Oh
won't
yeah,
be
that guy
back
got
today.
hurt. Maybe that'll carry over to game 3.
Washington's carrying it.
I got another power play. There we go. I got my stick back. It's exciting.
Flings it. Save. With a shot. A tremendous glove save.
I don't know why I always go for the
He
disrespect.
throws that just for a break.
stick there. Try to jam it loose. Really should be a penalty. Poor sportsman. Shit.
He just handles that. He handles about 100 of those in practice a day.
Not like they got rid of the, they updated it to get rid of the NHL fill out your bracket thing. Now that the playoffs are officially going. Not to date this video, but there you go. I think that's the whole point of this. Ooh, too much traffic. Had to take that shot though.
Florida's penalty kill was significant.
Daddy. Just my fake gear.
A critical face-off, and they won it.
Oops, that
now
was
what?
stupid.
Florida's in their own
Of
end,
me.
hoping to make a play to center. On to Yandel.
Now it's
It's nice they've also updated, and it seems like it was midway through the season, they updated the fan chant for the Caps. It is Let's Go Caps, or CAPS, 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 but Let's Go Caps. You know, it's a simple chant, simple thing to get right, but they had it as Go Caps Go or something like that for the longest time. And I'm like, just come on.
Carries it on in from center.
It's such a small thing to nitpick over, but I don't know.
Shoots one.
That was a bad angle, but gotta try.
To Williams.
I know my teammates want it for me too.
Carry.
Oh god.
Save, but
Now we
it's
just want to keep that shutout streak for Vanacek and get his first ever
The Panthers empty their net.
Stanley Cup.
Good
Not just win,
opportunity
but
to
he got
regroup
that
here
last game.
after
But
that save, but now
shutout.
they gotta win a defensive zone face-off.
All right, you can't pull me. All right then. I guess we're
Nearing
pulling
the
me.
final minute of regulation.
Whatever. Lame. Could have gotten my third. All right, so somebody got the empty netter. There you go. Not nearly as dramatic as that first win, but a win is a win. We will take it.
Players can feel good about taking the first 2 games.
I think for this, at least this first round, and then we'll see. Moving ahead, I don't want to get cocky here, jinx anything. Like slap shot, speaking of cocky. I think I'm going to up the difficulty for the away games, since I've taken the pro. But the next difficulty level is kind of insane. It's kind of unfair. Then again, that's what I thought about this difficulty when I started it. But yeah, as we get deeper, I'll turn up that difficulty, and that should make for some even more challenging games. But for now, Shooty McPuck and squad are up 2-0 in the series. Best of 7. That's a good final rating for Shooty. And once again, we are the #1 star of the game. I know I cut that out last time, but I was also the #1 star of the game last time. And I love how everybody else gets like their actual picture, but your created character just ends up looking like molded clay, like a guy from GTA 3 or something like that. That's what he reminds me of. But there you go. Thank you so much for tuning in to Shooty McPuck's second ever Stanley Cup victory. Stanley Cup playoffs victory, I should say. Tune in for the next one coming up in a couple days as we go on enemy ice down to Florida and try to keep this streak going. Hope to see you then.